Just a picture of him and her kissing together.
She called me. I wasn't in her business. I didn't know what was going on with her husband.
Liz Scott, this is your sister.
That's correct.
Older, younger?
Older.
She's married.
That's correct.
She called you and told you that she suspected her husband was cheating.
That is correct.
When did she call and tell you this?
The text messages that I have were February 3rd.
Of what year?
This year, Your Honor.
Anyway, she said she suspected her husband of cheating, and she asked you if you would come over with your car to take her to track him down, because her husband and this other woman, she thought, were driving in the family car, hers and her husband's, so she didn't have a car. Is that right?
That's correct.
So you dropped everything and you went over to her house. How long did it take you to get there?
Probably about 15 minutes, not that long. We live about 10 minutes, 15 minutes across the bridge from each other.
And when you got to her house, was she outside? Was she inside?
She was outside waiting for my niece, that's right here today, to come back home.
Her daughter?
Yes, she was outside. We couldn't go anywhere.
How old are you?
16.
Anyway, she hopped in your car, and at that point, she was in the passenger seat.
Yes.
So you picked her up and started driving to where she thought you might find her husband, the girlfriend, and her car.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did she find them?
Not right away. She gives this address on her phone. She said, we're gonna go here. This is where the car should be parked up at. We get to this address, we're looking around probably about 15, 25 minutes or so.
You're driving around?
No, we parked the car.
Oh, you parked the car? Mm-hmm. Okay. And you were walking around?
Yes.
Just the two of you?
No, she had a friend. I don't know the friend.
She had a friend with you?
The friend met us there.
Had you called your friend?
Yes, I did.
And told her where to meet you?
Yes.
The friend was female?
Yes.
So now the three females are walking around this neighborhood. What time was this?
At this point, probably 12:25, I want to say, in the morning.
So now you're walking around a dark neighborhood, the three of you, looking for a car that your sister thought was occupied by her husband and this woman.
Yes.
So tell me what happened.
We are looking for the car. We're walking around. We don't see the car. She's frantic, agitated because of the situation.
Do you remember what she was saying to you?
She's saying she couldn't believe he was doing this to her. That the time they spent together, him lying, saying that he was working overtime, and that wasn't the case. He was having an affair with this woman that he works with at his job. We went to basically what she told me was to just go retrieve the car. I asked her, you sure you just don't want to go about this the right way? Like court proceedings, divorce, however you may go about it. I don't, me and her is exchange. We only really recently started talking again because our mother passed away.
Well, did she tell you what she intended to do if she found them?
She wanted to take her car back. She had the spare key, and I was under the impression that I was just taking her to go get the vehicle. Nothing crazy happens.
Okay. You were under the impression that the car was going to be empty?
Yes, she told me, he dropped the car off at the female's house.
And he was in the house?
That's a lie.
Yeah.
Shh. You'll have a chance. So you thought that the car was parked?
On the block, yes.
Okay. And?
So once we get there, we're looking around, no car is visible. She's now calling her stepdaughter, which is her husband's oldest child, to figure out where he's at because she hasn't talked to her husband. The stepdaughter's telling her, I don't want to tell you because I don't want to get in trouble with my father. She's trying to, just tell me the right address because we're under the impression, if you're saying that the car was here because this is where the female lives and we don't walk around, we can't find the car.
Okay.
Do you have the wrong address?
So?
We leave outside of the building, continue to walk around.
What building?
Of wherever that female lives.
Did you go into that building?
Yes, we went into the building.
So what did you do when you walked into the building?
I guess she was trying to see if she can hear her husband's phone calling him to verify if he was on location.
How big a building?
Probably about 5 floors, 5, 6 floors.
Did you go up the elevator?
She took the elevator up.
Did you go with her?
Me, her, and her friend was with her. That is correct.
So you were all together?
Yes.
You were all together trying to listen for a phone going off. Did you go all 5 floors?
No. She went to one Pacific floor.
Okay. But at this point, you know that she's no longer looking for her car because her car isn't on the 5th floor, right?
No, yeah,
or
at this
the 4th
point.
floor or the 3rd floor.
Yes.
So you know she's looking to confront her husband.
Yes, at this point.
Okay. So let's get finished with this farce that we're going to just pick up the car. Mm-hmm. She's looking to confront her husband and the woman.
That's correct.
And you don't hear a phone, so you exit the building.
We leave out the building.
Let's go.
Now I'm standing at the corner. I'm smoking a cigarette because we done stand here all this time. I'm asking her, what are you gonna do next? She's in her phone, looking at her phone. I didn't know exactly what she was looking at. Come to find out, she knew where her car was all along because in the type of car she has, there's a tracking device for that vehicle, a BMW. You can track it on the phone. I did not know that. So the car ended up magically coming down the block. It's, I'm guessing, the husband and the females in the car. So now at this point, I'm looking, the only BMW. I'm like, hey, is this the car? She's more further down the block than me. I'm standing at the corner, so she's like a little more down the block. She turns around. Of course, she knows her license plate. She's like, yeah, that's my car. As she's like walking more out the street, the car tries to hit her. Like, it swerves to hit her, and then you see it swerve back in place.
If you were standing at the...
Just
in place, and she now is trying to run after the car. So at this point, we're running to the car. She jumps in my seat. I'm in the passenger. We're chasing this car now about 3-4 blocks on. The car, I don't know if it was intentionally because, you know, she was agitated. She was angry at the situation that was going on. She crashes into the back of her vehicle in my car.
And that's why you're here, because there was damage to your car as a result of this ridiculousness. That's your lawsuit.
Yes.
By the way, just so that I finish it up, once you crashed the car, did the other car stop with her husband and the girlfriend?
That's how it exactly happened. She got out the car after a while trying to break her way because my car is total now.
What do you mean she broke?
Like, basically, she had to, like, kick my door open to get out the car because of the crash. The airbag exploded, so she couldn't get out the vehicle, like, just by opening the door and getting out. The car is totaled. Airbag exploded. Roof is up.
Okay, so she got out.
She got out. She went directly towards the passenger side, and she pulls out her husband.
Her husband was in the passenger side of her car.
Yep.
And the girlfriend
Was in the
driving.
driver's side. Yes.
Okay. And she went to pull out her husband, and
So she's arguing with him. They're yelling. I'm trying to tell her to calm down. He's trying to tell her to calm down. It turns into like a little scuffle between them. I don't really get into it because it wasn't really a scuffle. It was more of him like, you know, trying to hold her and I guess explain himself or try to talk through the situation, whatever was going on. At this point in time now, she's arguing with me because I'm trying to tell her like, you know, there's a whole accident here. We need to leave, you feel me, because the cops are gonna come, it's gonna look bad. She's telling me she wants to stay because she works with the law enforcement. So she wants to put the report in that the car was stolen because of the situation with the girlfriend. I leave with my vehicle. I'm telling her to just come with me though, because I leave with my vehicle.
You left with a total vehicle?
just a second. You got to learn to control your temper. That's what started the whole problem.
You're right, Your Honor.
You got into your car that you say was totaled.
Yes.
And?
I drove away.
Okay. Where did you go?
I went home.
Okay, well, home is about 15 minutes away, according to you.
From my sister's address to my address, yes. From the address we were at, you can add an additional 5 to 10 minutes.
So you were 20 or 25 minutes away.
That is correct.
So you drove this totaled car
Yes.
20 to 25 minutes.
I did, yes, I did.
Oh, that's all I'm asking you. Okay. And you want your sister at this point to take care of the damage to your car.
Yes.
Now, we're going to flip over to the defendant. You received a text message from this woman?
Yeah, Saturday, February 3rd at like 10-something in the morning.
February 3rd, you received a text message that said what?
Just a picture of him and her kissing together. I have it on my phone, yeah.
Of course you have it on your phone. Would be my screensaver.
She's not very appealing, miss.
Just a second, just find the picture. Oh, and the idiot who's taking this picture of them kissing, I assume that's your husband.
Unfortunately.
Good. Returned. How long, Miss Scott, have you and this genius been married?
5 years.
So you see this picture on your phone, and tell me what you did.
I go to him and I'm showing him the picture.
Just a second. So he was home when you got the picture?
Yes.
At what time was it?
Like 10-something in the morning.
What day of the week was it to you?
Saturday morning.
So nobody was working?
No.
So Saturday morning, you show him this picture, and he says...
He's like, Lee, can I talk to you? because, I'm just red. So he's like, can I talk to you? Can we go outside? Because I don't want to argue in front of the kids. So I go out, we go outside. So he's confessing, but he's really not saying who the lady is. But he's basically still lying about the whole thing.
How did he explain the picture? What did he say about the picture?
He just said that was his friend.
Friend from where?
He wouldn't ever tell me. I found out now that I got arrested.
Who got arrested?
I got arrested.
When?
That night.
What did you get arrested for?
I got arrested because my sister beat up the girl. The police wanted me to tell my sister to come back, and I said no. So they said, you getting arrested because she does have bruises on her. So I got arrested for it.
Okay. Your sister wasn't arrested?
No, because I refused to even say that was my sister, to save her.
Shh, just a second. What happened with that case?
I'm still fighting the case right now.
So you have a criminal case pending against you?
Yes.
With regard to this incident?
Yes.
Well, then I'm not going to take any more testimony from you because your lawyer would not like that.
I told my lawyer I was coming on the show.
I don't care. Your lawyer would not like that. And unless you give me your lawyer's number,
I could do that.
and Sarah will call the lawyer. Phone number.
Phone number is 917.
Sarah, you know what to ask her?
What do you want me to?
Tell her that we're here. Mm-hmm. We're trying this civil case, but the civil case is going to go into the details of what happened on February 3rd and February 4th of this year. I've told her client that I am not comfortable taking her testimony because that testimony can be used during the course of a criminal proceeding. She has told me that her lawyer is perfectly comfortable with her speaking to me and have a clear, recorded conversation with her about whether or not she has advised her client that she can testify today truthfully to the events of February 3rd and February 4th. Got it? We're going to take 5. Thank you.
No answer. I called twice, and the mailbox was a Google mailbox set up, so I didn't feel comfortable leaving.
Okie dokie. Now, Miss Scott, what's the name of the law firm?
I don't know.
Have you paid them any money?
No, it's a public offender.
Public defender where?
In the Bronx County.
Is it public defender? Is it legal aid? Is it
Legal Aid Society.
Legal Aid Society in the Bronx?
I believe so.
What do you mean you believe so?
I believe so, Your Honor. I don't know.
Well, you have to understand that I am not going to allow you to testify any further with regard to what happened on February 3rd and February 4th without first confirming with an attorney that the attorney is dumb enough to say to you, go appear on national television while an assault charge is still pending against you in the Bronx, okay? So I'm not going to ask you any further questions. What I'm going to do is to paraphrase from your sworn statement, which in sum and substance says that the plaintiff was driving the car, not you. While she was driving her own car, she slammed into your car, which had in it your husband and his girlfriend. And then she backed up and rammed into your car again. Now, you have a counterclaim. Let's see what your counterclaim is for $7,500 for damage she caused to your vehicle. She's suing you for $7,500 for damage that she claims you caused to her vehicle. I don't have to see anything. You're going to show me that she confessed?
Oh,
You're going to show me pictures? Let me tell you that this is one of those cases where I'm going to quote somebody many years ago who said, a pox on both your houses. Because there's no question that you were an active participant, madam, so I don't have to consider her. She's done. Her counterclaim is dismissed for all purposes. She went crazy that night. She involved you, she involved another friend, and I don't care if this car, which may or may not be in your name, may or may not be jointly owned, I don't give a rat's behind. That's not the way you deal with a matrimonial case. Deal with a matrimonial case and hiring an investigator or a lawyer and getting out. You don't involve all these people in a midnight search for your husband and his girlfriend, which, by the way, according to you, included trespassing in a 5-story building and going floor to floor, listening for a phone so that
But
you
that's
could
a lie.
Just a second. I told you, say nothing.
We didn't go to every floor, Your Honor. We went to that one floor.
I don't care if you went to 1 floor or you went to 5 floors. You trespassed on private property with intent to commit a something. I don't know what, but ultimately that something resulted in a criminal arrest. So I don't care if your car is in 1,000 pieces on Pluto. Keep your nose out of other people's business.
She called me. I wasn't in her business.
No,
I didn't know what was going on with her husband.
Listen.
Until after.
Listen, madam. You knew exactly what you were doing. You told me exactly what you did. You told me that you got into your car, went to her house to pick her up, to go in search of
her car.
That's what you originally told me. There's no question you didn't think that her car was on the 1st floor of a 5-story building in the Bronx. You didn't think a car was there, that they drove up the 5, so you were no longer looking for the car. And you understood exactly what was going on. You even said to me, I tried to tell her this is not the way to do it. Didn't you?
When we was there, yes.
Just
I was
a
like,
second.
calm down.
Is that what she said? Go back if you can. I tried to tell her. I tried to discourage her. Don't speak. That's what I have Whitney for. Ridiculousness.
She said, I asked her, are you sure you don't want to go about this, or you want to go about this the right way? Court proceedings,
Yeah, that's
divorce,
exactly.
how you may go about it.
Just a second.
We left out the building to calm her down so we can leave.
So then you leave. After you try to calm her down, then according to you, you could have left. Instead, you were standing on the corner smoking a cigarette.
Yes.
Right. Not getting in your car and leaving. You want to be involved in this nonsense. You be involved in this nonsense. You're a grown-up woman. You want to stay here. I'm not getting involved. I don't care what happened to your car.
You're right.
Your fault. Courts don't help people who get involved with this kind of nonsense, which ultimately, I assume, involved somebody, and I don't want to go any further, getting hurt enough so that there was an arrest for assault.
Nobody got hurt.
You're an idiot. Your case is dismissed. Counterclaims dismissed. Goodbye.
To be truthful, I was just helping my sister, trying to do her a favor. It led from one thing to another. It got out of hand, but here we are now, so.
She's lying about everything. She never said nothing. We didn't go in no building to listen to a phone. How dumb does that sound?
I hope she learns from her mistakes and choose the right person next time. And don't just choose them because you think it's gonna work out.
She's like the rowdy one, yes.
It strained it even more than what it already was.
I'm done. I wish her the best. I love her from a distance.
I'm only a few years out of law school, but even for us newbies, I can't imagine any one of us giving a client permission if they have an ongoing criminal case for anything, especially assault or something where someone ended up injured, coming to a forum like this, or even any small claims, and giving testimony that could potentially hinder their own defense in a criminal case.
You're absolutely right. What I found interesting was the defendant gave you a 917 number. Now, a 917 number
It's a cell.
is a cell phone. Now, we've had 2 people in our family who worked in Bronx public defenders in different offices, but in public defenders, for a total of probably 30 years between the 2 of them. Not once do I remember either one of them giving a client their cell phone number. I found that such a lot of baloney.
Yeah, too many questions.
Yeah, too many questions, and it didn't make any difference. They went there for no good. They got no good. They both got damaged cars.
Yeah, deserved it.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I have to be honest about this episode because the more I watched it, the crazier it got. At first, I actually felt bad for Leah. Imagine waking up and finding a picture of your husband kissing another woman. That's brutal. Nobody wants to see that. 5 years of marriage, trust completely shattered, and now you're sitting there realizing the person you've been building a life with has been lying to your face. So from an emotional standpoint, I understand why she was angry. But understanding someone's anger and excusing their actions are 2 completely different things. Because seriously, What was the plan here? You call your sister after midnight. You recruit another friend. You drive across town. You walk around looking for the husband. Then you enter a building trying to locate him. At that point, you're not trying to recover a car. You're hunting people down. And that's where I completely stop siding with the defendant. Because once you decide to turn a cheating situation into a midnight manhunt, you're creating a disaster that nobody can control. And honestly, I think Leah knew exactly what she was doing. The whole, I just wanted my car back story. Come on, nobody is riding elevators and searching apartment buildings because they want their car keys. You wanted confrontation. You wanted answers. You wanted to catch them, and maybe even embarrass them. Let's just call it what it was. Now here's where I actually disagree with Judge Judy a little bit. I think the husband deserves way more criticism than he got. Seriously, sir? You're married. You get caught cheating. Then somehow everybody else becomes the problem. The husband's behavior is what lit the match that started this entire fire. Without the affair, none of this happens. That doesn't excuse the chase. It doesn't excuse the crash. But let's not pretend the cheating wasn't the root cause of everything. Now, let's talk about the sister. Kiara, what were you thinking? The second this turned from, let's get the car, into let's find the husband, I would have been gone. I'm not risking my car, my freedom, my insurance, or my future because somebody else's marriage is falling apart. The moment you stayed, you became part of the chaos. And unfortunately, that's exactly what Judge Judy focused on. When she said, keep your nose out of other people's business, it sounded harsh, but honestly, there was truth behind it. Because this wasn't your fight. And now your car is totaled. The relationship with your sister is destroyed. And everybody walks away miserable. The biggest loser in this entire story isn't even the person who lost the case. It's the entire family. A marriage is broken. Two sisters are barely speaking. There's criminal charges involved. And nobody actually won anything. As for Leah, I get the pain. I really do. Being betrayed hurts. But when anger starts making your decisions, your life can go off the rails in one night. And that's exactly what happened here. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with Judge Judy? Was the sister responsible for getting involved? Or do you think Leah's reaction was understandable after catching her husband cheating? Let me know in the comments because this case is definitely going to divide opinions. And if you enjoy courtroom breakdowns and all reactions like this, make sure you support the channel, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.